you've got somewhere in the average income, let's call it an $80,000 a year salary plus your super. Obviously, you can't access that for now. So you've got your 80 grand coming in. You're going to be taxed probably 15,000 out of that. So your net take home is going to be about 65 grand.
So $1,200 a week or thereabouts.
Yeah, 1,300 a week. Yeah, roughly.
So that's what you're working with, and I guess the three big rocks to put in the bucket before anything else is: where do you live, how do you get around, and what do you eat?
I like that.
Three sort of chunky areas where you sort of can zone in and see where the biggest amount of expenditure is. And let's start with the obvious one, given the housing crisis we're in, and that's where you live.
Yeah.
So, rent or mortgage, most likely rent if you're in that situation. But if you've got a mortgage, first up, if that's you, firstly, massive congratulations on getting into the property market. I just love it when people get started. And if you've been able to get yourself into that situation where you are a mortgage holder, where you own a property, that's just absolutely fantastic.
Totally.
So if you're renting, where are you renting? What type of place are you in? Is there anything that you can do to, I guess, cut that cost down a little bit if you're renting, because anything you're not paying out in rent gives you something to put in the investing column. You might be in a house share, or maybe you're living solo. Bit of a stretch to live solo on that kind of income, but you might be living solo. Something to consider: get a flatmate. House share will be the two big things, or rent somewhere that's as cheap as your ego will allow.